And welcome back! It's been 4 months!
So many months.
Did y'all miss us? It's been a long time. Let's see what's that girl's name again? Meg, right. See what Meg wants. You missed Meg! She's the ultimate waifu.
Yeah.
Brandon, alright, question of the part. We're getting started already.
Oh no.
Disney waifu. Go.
I watch all the Disney movies.
Would be mine. I'm gonna say Meg because she's spunky. Brandon, go.
Oh no. I'm already bad at this.
You need to give a generic answer. Just say, oh, Belle, because I'm the Beast.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You can even say Final Fantasy character since this is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
You can even
Brandon
say Marvel,
I
and you can
can't.
even say Star Wars. You can even say
can't
ESPN
say-
anchors because we're talking Disney.
ESPN.
Well, 'cause
I
it's
know.
about Disney.
I know ESPN anchors.
You say, well, Linda Cohn.
Oh yeah.
People will get that reference.
The best husbando is Kornheiser.
Yes, that's true. Kornheiser is the best. Him and Reale. What? You don't know
I don't know.
Kornheiser?
No.
Son, you're missing out.
Do you know anything?
No. Apparently not.
Brandon, who's your waifu in real life?
It
doesn't have to be, like-
questions.
Like, not like. Well, dude, this is what we do, man.
This is.
This is what. Do you remember? It doesn't have to be like Cassandra that works in poultry at your store.
That's it. Poultry.
Yeah, you have a specific poultry section. Weavers is kind of a, or no, oh my god, it's been too long. Yoders.
Yeah.
Yoders is such a big
Brandon,
deal. They just have a poultry section.
Tell me your best Yoder's meme.
Like oranges, man.
That was really good.
That was pretty dank. By the way, speaking of that, I heard that T. Ravis Freiberger probably watching. I heard he's back.
Back at the Yoder's life.
Because you know what they say about Yoders.
Once
You can take the Yoders out of you. You can't. It's the other way around. You can take you out of the Yoders. You can't take Yoders out of you.
Yeah, there you go. And that is true.
Now, since it's been 4 months, we're all completely familiar with Organization 13. We know all their names.
Yep.
We know what's going on.
We don't know any of their names
We
or
know-
anything that's going on.
We know everything.
They've been they're not answering any questions at all.
What's the deal with this new voice
So these
acting?
books are like added in the final mix version, and you're not supposed to touch them until like 10 hours from now.
Oh,
But you can do it right now, but you'll just die immediately.
Is it like a tough boss?
It's like a side boss that's like for the end of the game.
Oh, that's neat. I mean, how many are there?
There are. It's all the Organization 13 members that you kill in Chain of Memories. So I think there's 6 or 7.
Oh, that's super cool. Nice. Is that the best thing they added to the final mix? I don't think we've talked about that yet.
They also added this whole thing where you fight all the bosses from this game and like a Omega like hard version of them, and then you get like equipment for that. I don't know. They added a bunch of stuff.
So, what are you gonna do about her?
Let's talk about Pete being the best villain.
He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon the underworld
Hades is my
waifu.
waifu.
It's Billy Crystal, right?
See, why don't you
think
just
so.
pick somebody already dead and save him the
He's
trouble?
got that voice. Wonders of the internet.
That is good. And I know just a warrior.
Is it? Huh. Yo, Brian, have you ever seen the movie The Princess Bride?
You know, I've had people ask me that like multiple times.
So listen, here's the thing.
Past.
If you ever have a girl come over or whatever, and she's
Yeah.
like, let's watch a movie. Perfect movie.
Perfect movie.
Perfect movie.
Okay.
It's not too girly. You'll still enjoy it. And she'll be like, oh, the love in the air.
An instant GF for me.
Oh, it's James Wood. Okay, so it's not the same dude.
GF for me.
Dude, instant GF. Speaking of that, it's been 4 months. How many GFs have you gone through in that time, Brandon?
Approximately
2 a day.
0.
You mean if
1
you take the
billion.
mathematic principle that anything that's not going to infinity can be rounded to 0, right?
Yeah.
So like 1,000 is essentially 0 in the scope of infinity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm just being humble.
Nah, that's what's up.
You're not humble if you say you're humble.
Kind of humble, TBH.
4 months ago I had a beard too.
That's true. Brandon had a beard, and his is short. Mine's short. Trevor's pretty much clean shaven. This is.
Yeah, I try to keep it.
This is changing in the guard. Speaking of that, guys.
Oh.
This is our first of many LPs in the new game room. Features of the new game room include
More space.
more space,
No baby.
no baby because he's 2 floors away.
Just the underworld's deepest dungeon.
Comfort. 'cause
Blue.
It's a basement.
It's blue.
More.
You gonna make fun of that color? You gonna
No, I
make
like
fun of that
teal.
color? Oh man,
I like teal.
we have a bathroom here too.
1 bathroom. 4 bathrooms.
4 bathrooms in this
everywhere.
house. Sometimes I just like if I'm in the basement and I gotta go to the bathroom. Sometimes I walk to the 2nd floor just so I can go to the bathroom there because I'm like, there's so many bathrooms. You can't leave a bathroom unused, you know. It's bad juju. Handsome.
Dude, who's that guy?
Orin. Wait. Oh yeah, it is.
Oren.
I was just trying to troll.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free.
Brandon is the red guy. No, Brandon's the blue guy. I'm the
And
red
all
guy.
for one little
I am
job.
both.
Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
Nothing personnel.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Did you forget who you're talking to?
I like how they make Orin look like 20 years younger.
No wonder no one wants to die.
You are fire!
Do you get it? You are fire.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Candles! You again! Fight.
Do they explain in FF10 what happens to Orin's arm? I know it's super minor.
I think there's a flashback where I don't know.
Just gets
he's a hardened warrior.
Yeah. That's that. I guess that's all
And,
you're.
and
really
he
need
is
to know.
dead.
That's it.
Super Saiyan.
So you can't win this battle. You fight him until the cutscene starts.
Well,
'Cause he's
win.
the Lord.
Win.
All right, I'm just trying not to die.
That was a quick cutscene.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory. Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
Talk.
You can't fight him here.
Brandon,
We have to go.
you're suddenly sent to
Now.
to this underworld, and where heroes are zeros. Are you a zero?
Well,
Well, I'm not a
Technically,
hero,
if you were by some principle, if you were a zero now, you'd be a hero.
Oh,
Would you be a hero down there?
I guess so.
Brandon, will you be my hero? I don't know if you ever saw those stupid commercials for that mobile game, Game of War. I mean, all you have to do is watch like 1 second of
Don't count on it.
like TV or one thing ever.
Never watched
It's
it.
literally on all.
I don't think I've watched a single second of TV in like 4 months. Or
That feel one
7
knows
months.
sports.
Sports.
Brandon,
Hello.
I think since the last time we had LPs,
Yeah.
the greatest football team of all time won their 4th championship.
Yep. The
do you really not know?
Patriots.
Okay.
The Patriots. The Patriots. Yep.
You could have said the New England Brady's, and I wouldn't have cared.
That was almost as humiliating as when Jacob admitted he doesn't know who was in World War II.
Wait, what? What did he admit?
He doesn't know what World War II was about. Like, that's the most basic thing to be a human.
World War II is about like.
You don't need to know like
I don't know.
all the reasons. You just be like, Germany mad is essentially it. Germany mad. There you go.
Yeah.
2 words. And there's like there's like a whole 3-hour discussion in why they were mad, but the major point is they were mad.
They were mad.
And not only that, Brandon, but like because of all the stupid controversy surrounding all the dumb stuff.
Yeah, Deflategate.
This is like I won't even say it by name because it's dumb. But listen, it's like it would be like the current events thing. You would like how would you not possibly know? Like I know who's going to win the StarCraft World Championships because of Ben.
Ben does talk about it a lot.
He really likes StarCraft. Dude, Ash, like, if we have... Well, you were there yesterday. That stuff Ben was watching was all StarCraft. All StarCraft. I hope it makes him into, like, a super good player. I don't know how you become a super good StarCraft player.
You be Korean or something.
Yeah, you play literally 12 hours a day for about 4 years.
And then maybe you're good enough. Maybe.
And you already have to be, like, super fast and quick and smart.
And pretty much you have to hotkey your whole keyboard, and then you just type how to win.
I'm Justin.
Rip. Part 1.
Or my name
is.
I'm Sora.
Having a dark and brooding character in this universe doesn't really work too well.
No.
Need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
So coming up after this room is what I would say is one of the hardest bosses in the game, considering your equipment and your like level. It can go really well or really bad, since we're playing critical mode.
For once in my life, that reason for me leaving was legit. Because I was like, did I leave the oven on? And I totally did.
Whoops.
Because I remember being so excited about the wings, the chicken wings. Oh, by the way, dude, you want to hear something awesome?
Yes.
Is
Have
it
you
chicken wings?
have you ever met Aaron Rare?
Maybe.
Okay, so his brother works at some chicken company, and I heard that they get, like, cheap wings, right?
Okay.
And I was like, Aaron, does your brother still work there? Yes. Okay. Can you get me some wings? And he was like, well, they come in trays of 40. And I was like, interested? And he was like, they're $4.
What?
And I was like,
please give me 100
I was
million
like,
wings.
Then I looked it up, and you can, like, freeze chicken for, like, a year, you know, as long as you, like,
How
properly
many
do
trays
it.
did you buy?
I'm getting one tray of wings, but also one $5 tray, huge tray of chicken tenders.
Oh.
Are you going to do that for the housewarming party?
Yeah, we should do that for the housewarming party. But I was also going to do it for our normal lives, too.
Buying 6 trays of chicken.
Well, like,
eat chicken for the year.
the thing we got of chicken wings that we just did was like $5 for like 15. So $4 for 40. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
no
a lot.
contest. Does he work? Where does he work at?
I thought he worked at Tyson. It's like a competing company.
That would have been my first guess.
I forgot the name because I was like, hey, did your brother still work for Tyson? And he was like, no, he works for whatever. Which is like me, like, I mean, in the chicken world, like me saying, did your brother work for Apple? No, he works for Microsoft.
Does that Tyson factory in New Holland still smell awful?
Of course. It still slaughters chickens every day, so... So yeah, it does. Just like the how
It's still like actually there.
Yeah, and just how the cheese factory smells too.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do at all.
What was that? Super combo.
I started his like limit break with Warren.
Oh.
It's cool, but it reduces all my MP. So I don't know if I'm just gonna wait. Oh, I can just hit these bubbles.
Oh.
You get it back a little bit quicker.
Oh.
I don't know if you automatically get it back when a cutscene starts, but I'm not gonna risk it because
Yeah, you kind of need it.
it is like the hardest boss coming up. Little more.
Bubble.
Yeah, Brandon, you see that Tetris slide over there?
Yeah.
It's really, really cool because you can take it apart,
It still glows. Oh. Oh.
and
That's
then when you
pretty
put
cool.
it on, it glows again. Whoa, super cool. So you can like make it look however. Yeah. I don't know what kind of dark magic they use for that, but it's neat.
Some sort
Magnets?
of. Nope, dark magic.
It's got to be some sort of conductive thing where they can tell when they're touching. Maybe magnets is possible. But it doesn't, like, snap on. It just, like, sits there, but it still lights up. Pretty cool.
So when I practiced this fight today, it went really well. So
it's going to go really poorly
it's
right
gonna
now.
go really poorly.
Yeah.
Wait, that brings up a good point. Is the dog still with us?
I don't know.
Like,
Well, there's a dog.
We can't really say for sure. If something dumb happens, yeah, he is.
See, I don't know if the dog is an old house kind of thing, or an
No,
LP in general.
the dog
kind of thing.
is in the Castlevania 4 cartridge.
Oh, and Castlevania cartridge is still here, so...
So, yeah.
We welcome you back, dog. Thank you, base dog. Until you screw with us.
And then we're sorry.
I'll still never forgive the dog for that stupid death in
Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, I was going to say.
I was legitimately scared for at least 10 minutes.
Dude, I was so sad. And what a dumb death. It's different if it's like that one part in that Rusty Bucket Bay where you can like just fall off and die.
Yeah.
I get it. And it's happened to me like a million times, but like just falling. Ugh. Maybe gives me a reason to do it again sometime. Dude, what was this mode called again, Trev?
Critical mode. It's the hardest mode in the game. And to explain it to people again, it makes your damage output a lot higher, but also you die in like 3 hits.
So whatever it does, it makes the battle go faster.
Yeah, it's pretty much you die really quick or the bosses die really quick. And it looks like this might
Is
actually...
Orin helpful?
That was good.
Is that it?
Yeah, Orin is not bad.
Seemed like he was jumping around doing his thing.
The only thing bad about this mode is that they don't change the damage output of your helper characters. So when you get really far in the game, when damage output matters, like they do nothing.
Huh.
Pretty much the only character that matters is Donald just healing you.
You know, if you were to say one fatal flaw with 95% of RPGs, it would be that eventually the main character becomes way too strong comparatively to everyone else.
Yeah, I think it's okay for this game because you can only control one character.
Yeah.
They came to see me. They came to
But
see a hero.
right in Chrono Cross, because we finished that a couple months ago, Surge was the strongest.
Chrono
by far.
Cross, even when we had Glenn and he's really good, it's still like Surge was the best. And like Final Fantasy VII, Cloud's the best by far.
Most of the Final Fantasy games.
Story, sort of.
Me, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a weird thought, but there hasn't been a single Kingdom Hearts game ever made that didn't have this world in it, the Hercules world.
Wow, even like all the like.
Yeah, even the portable ones, Chain of Memories had it. Even the prequel, Birth by Sleep, had it.
Wow.
When it's like Hercules as like a little kid.
Is it because they always just throw in the Colosseum?
I guess so.
Huh.
No, because they do have it in this game, but it's only like post-game unlocked, and then like in Birth by Sleep you don't do like anything.
Oh. See, I thought they would just have it in there to just be like, by the way, a side quest is do the Colosseum. I mean, it makes sense.
Like, this is the first game where, like, the first game was just a Colosseum, that's all that mattered, but this one, like, there's actually, like, a world behind it. I don't know, I guess of, like, the Disney movies that are tolerable, Hercules would definitely be on the top.
Yeah, Hercules is cool.
Like, all the princess movies I generally don't care about.
Let me see if I've got this right. That Brat's Keyblade works on any lock.
I'm trying to think of other Disney movies I like. Like a lot.
I never told you about the killer Colosseum.
Did they ever have a Lion King world?
They have it in this game, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You turn into a lion.
Man, it's been that long since I played. I don't even remember something key like that.
Problem. Zeus locked it tight.
No.
Oh, bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key.
Dude, Ash said that those chicken wings tasted like beer because, like, they literally soaked for like 2 hours in like pure beer and spices. She said it was good, but like it obviously tasted like beer, which is not a bad thing.
For a woman's touch.
I did that for steaks once. Like, I wasn't sure how to marinate something, and they were like, use beer, it tastes good. So I just, like, dumped it entire... I mean, it ended up tasting really good, because it has that, like, darkish kind of thing, but like I didn't realize like you have to mix it with a million things.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. Here you go. Also, I specifically chose Yingling because it's like not sweet, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sweet and not too dark.
Glorious.
Gosh.
This might be the longest time they're actually set foot on like a single world at a time, because I still have to do like 2 or 3 more bosses until I'm out of here.
What's wrong, Herc?
Sora, Donald, Goofy, when did you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
Where were you guys when Kingdom Hearts 3
You
is
want
a
another
thing that
adventure?
is going to happen eventually?
Yeah,
For
trying out some
sure.
friends, wipe
For
out some
sure.
heartless.
Oh, Trev. In a
Yeah,
shortened
yeah,
version, because I do care,
You know
but
what?
just for time's sake, what is the deal with Konami? Like, people were like, hey, you hear about Konami? And I was like,
Konami-
yeah, I did. I didn't.
Konami is firing Kojima.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And they released a press conference like a week after all those rumors happened, and they didn't comment on Kojima because obviously that'd be a really bad thing for PR, but they did say that they're like gonna focus entirely on mobile, so they're not gonna make like AAA titles anymore probably.
Does that mean... So obviously that means that stuff like Castlevania, Silent Hill... Well, I know Silent Hills was canceled.
I mean, Castlevania is already dead, and Silent Hills is canceled, like...
My question is, and I knew Silent Hills was canceled. My question is, can somebody else, if they buy the IP off them, make them? Does Kojima own Metal Gear?
No, Konami owns it.
Because I was gonna say, like, Kojima would be brought into like any major quality. Could you imagine with like not like an Atlas, maybe something slightly bigger?
I mean, Konami's going to turn into Capcom again, where they're not going to sell their IPs, but they're going to release like remasters and like digital titles, and that's pretty much it.
Better rest up for
Why did they
tomorrow's
fire him?
match. Nobody's gonna pay to see you
Money
war
or
as a
something?
hero. Ganesh?
Man.
It's because Konami isn't just a video game company. Like most of their money comes from like gambling machines, like pachinko machines and stuff like that, and that's like 50% of their profit, while their digital entertainment is only like 10 or 15. So as a company, it doesn't really affect them too much, but it still sucks.
Looking good, Phil.
Never better.
It's also pretty bad PR overall.
Have you earned your true hero wings
Man.
yet?
20 years ago, Konami was the best. Like,
Nope.
number one up there with Nintendo, and now they don't exist. But the same was true with Capcom 20 years ago.
But pretty much Konami, the last 15 years has just been Metal Gear, and that's it. So
Silent Hill's been pretty solid throughout.
the first 3 Silent Hills, sure.
And then Castlevania up until like 10 years ago, maybe. Because they did have all those DS ones and all that.
Yeah, I like the DS one.
But they were pretty infrequent. So
this thing, I don't really understand why they add this, because it's really easy, and they give you like 90 seconds or 120 seconds. I don't really understand it.
wait, so you're just practicing like,
Just hitting things. And
but you're like
getting
super far into the game at this point.
Yeah, and you just have to get 20. Like, okay, I'm done. It took 13 seconds.
That's really...
And there's another mode where you have to get 100, but it's still like you get it done in really short time.
It's weird. That's really sad news overall. I hope, like, I guess somebody can pick up Konami? Or, I'm sorry, Kojima?
The whole thing is that if they just came out and be like, Metal Gear Solid 5 is probably the last one on consoles, and Kojima's gonna be parting ways. Like, it'd be sad, but it'd be okay. But they're being like so secretive about it and not saying anything. And then in the middle of it, like removing like Kojima's branding on the game, on the website, and other stuff like this. It's just, it's like the most rumored, the worst PR you could possibly do. And then you have rumors like they didn't let like Kojima Productions like have internet for like a full week or something, and like they don't want to fire anybody because you obviously have to pay benefits if you fire someone. So they have all their employees like change their desk every single day. And like ridiculous stuff like that.
So they can't.
They're just like they're treating their employees so horribly that they quit, so they don't have to pay benefits. That's how awful the company is.
Oh my god. Has there been any like release from like Kojima? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't think he wants to say anything bad because he just wants Metal Gear Solid 5 to come out.
Yeah. But I was saying like if like anyone would be interested in picking him up, or